So we've been creating waves and we've been moving the bag around, but we're gonna get swinging the bag. All right, guys, we're going to do like a basic kettlebell swing. All right, we're gonna have to react a little differently here and there, but for the most part, this is gonna be a simple move. Now, I operate off of my wrist are ropes, as long as my hands are relaxed. So if I relax my hand and I move my forearm, there's all this motion, like my ligaments are magically ropes. However, they are. If I make a fist and shake my hand, well, nothing happens. The rope is gone, well, rope if you will. So it's important that you recognize when we're swinging this, your wrists need to have some type of open grip in order to be loose. If too much flexing means not enough motion. All right, so typically when we swing a kettlebell, we might be hip width apart. If we're using two kettlebells, we have to be a little wider. So a wide kettlebell swing is almost the same as a kettlebell swing or a swing with the hydro core. All right, so here's gonna be some key pointers here. I'm gonna let my forearm collide with my hip, and I'm gonna let my hand slide back, and this will be both hands. From there, once my bag has extended my hands all the way, that means the water is all the way on the opposite side, and we need that centrifugal force to create a nice arcing swing. I'm gonna keep my legs wide, and I'm gonna start from just behind my heels. I like to get my forearms and put them on my thighs, and instead of lifting the bag with my hands, I push my thighs into my forearms and then do a little knuckle curl. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, this is not a super hard move. Hey, if I invert my hands, we can still do it. I just have to release a little bit of the grip with maybe my index finger or my pinky finger. We're gonna switch sides, flipping over. All right, now this one, I'm going to be doing some reps, and I'm gonna let my hands go behind me. So I'm pulling down to create some more tension. Ha! And that is part of the swing mechanics that we will be breaking down today. Serena, let's give it a shot. We'll give them the side angle. All right, great. We've got the under grip. Legs are wide. Let's go ahead and put the bag behind our ankles just a bit. Good. Now, if we have a good position in our back, this lets us figure out if we're good here. Next, our forearms want to be bumping into our thighs. We're going to open our hands to where our hand is open. That way we can do a little bit of a finger curl on the way up. From here, Serena, we're gonna stand and lift with our hips and arms. And yeah, not to there, just to here.
That's right, I didn't take it.
It's okay.
I didn't do it.
And up and down. Perfect swings. You have to learn how to let your bag float. 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 3, 2, 1, time. Okay. Let me go ahead and grab that bag from you. All right. Hey guys, some fun extra credit for you. We're gonna learn a quick transition, going from our under grip to our over grip. Watch this. If I'm under and I wanna go over, I put my thumbs in. Thread the thumb, fingers go over. If I wanna switch, I have to float my bag and hook under. All right, I'm gonna add this into my swing. And guys, this is gonna take some time to do. Going into my swing, I'm just gonna get a few reps. Now, whenever I can find that float, where the water has transitioned from the bottom to the horns, I'm going to hook my thumbs over. You can already see that my thumbs are over. Once I get to the top, fingers off, fingers down. From there, all I have to do is make my bag float, and my fingers can go under. Thumbs over, fingers over. Up for the float and down. Now, you can just do the fingers, but you tend to lose some of the centrifugal force you've built up. So thumbs, fingers, thumbs, fingers. So if you want to transition from left to right, swinging over, under, you can do that. Okay, mixing up the clean a little bit. We're going to create some waves in the swing, I'm sorry. We're going to take our swing and we're going to stay static and we'll go into our clean. So you're going to be very well prepared for this. We start with the bag behind, hands open, forearms on the thighs. I'm going to swing my bag, and just like Serena's first example, I'm going to ride the wave. I'm going to hinge, ride the wave. All right. Oh, almost went over. I'm okay. Don't worry. All right, your turn, Serena. Hey, let's start in our base position. Yep, let's get the bag behind the heels. And we're going to swing with our hips. Let's just do a few regular swings. Yep. 2, and then whenever you're ready, clean. Nice. Swing. Clean. Swing. Clean. Swing. Clean. Swing. Clean. Swing. Time. Time. Shane, that's a good job. You actually introduced the double action swing, but that's fine, okay? That's a good thing. All right, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add the hidden pull. We're gonna do a jump. So let me take the bag. I'm gonna start from my shoulders. What's that hidden pull? Getting wide. I have pulled the bag closer to the ground. And from there, I'm going to hinge. I've made enough room for the bag to pass through my legs. And so now I'm making waves with my legs by opening and closing. Open, close, open, close. Ready? Okay. All right, let's just get a few swings in. Start with the swing. Swing to clean. Feet together. There we go. Feet wide, swing. Feet together. Beautiful. 5. So good. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Time. That was so good. Hey, I'm gonna give 3 really hard pulls on this one. 3 really hard pulls. You can always put more water in your bag. You can always increase the weight, but the bag will take whatever tension you had it. So increasing your velocity is a form of strength training. We did the swing. We did the swing with the clean. We added some waves with our legs. One final thing, let's add the waves with the arms. Swing, legs and arms. Swing, legs and arms, okay? 3 reps. Arms and legs, creating waves. Yeah. Up. Just come straight up. You're kind of bouncing. Just a regular kettlebell swing. Up. Yep. Feet together. Up. Yep. Up. There it is. Hinge. Up. That's the one. Use the arms. Big waves. Yes. Big waves. Ha. Last 2. Yep. Last one. Man, Serena has such good form. It takes a lot to get her out of position. You guys noticed there was so much velocity in the swing. We were leaning back a little bit. So how do we protect that? Keep the ribs into the hips, but don't hunch forward. Stretch out your spine. Okay. Last thing to add, it's our pullover. All right, so this is interesting. Earlier, we did our pullover from horns down. Well, could we do our pullover from the handles? And yes, we totally can. This is an easy mechanic to do. Up and over. All right, so the bag is going to definitely attack your back here because you're just sloshing water over your back. If I address the water in a different direction, the water's trying to hit me in the back. If I stand up really quick, that takes the water out of hitting my back and it hits the bottom of the bag. So check this out. I'm going to hinge up into the bag. Now you might notice something special happening here. Remember, we're talking about needing force with opposing force. I'm going to move up, hinge. Water comes up, I come up. If you notice, there is a pulse squat. This is the hydro swing. We call this the double action swing because there is almost like you're doing a clean and jerk when you're doing this move. We have from the back, we have the pullover, legs go wide. We start to get the bag up, but we don't stand all the way up. Once the bag hits level, we get underneath, keeping our back in a nice, perfect straight line. As the bag starts going behind, instead of the water slapping us in the back, we stand up straight to take off the weight. The double action swing. Down, over, up, up. Down, over, up, up. All right, man, such a good move. Serena, you want to give it a go? You were like halfway doing it anyways. Let's give it a try. Okay, so this one, let's just go to the back. We're in our standing position. From here, we're going all the way over the back, and it's cool. Oh, over the back. Yeah. So from that position, let's go to the dead hang all the way over. Nice. How do you stop the water from hitting your legs? Get tall, right? Yep. So let's go ahead and go to the back. Serena, that barely hit your back. You must have used some of your legs. Did you? Yeah, okay. Keep the legs pinned to the floor. Pull. Ah, the collision with the legs. Go to the back. Yeah, good enough. All right, now let's add our swing into that mechanic. All right, so Serena, you're going to swing to the back. Half jump all the way up. Okay, so you want to get the back on your bag before you do the final stand up. So here's your mission. We're going to be in position. We're going to fling the bag up and over to our back, but stay in our squat. And now stand up. That is the double action, being patient. Make sense? Yes. Try it a few times, okay? Don't judge your first rep. This one takes a little bit. You have to be patient. Up. There it is. Guys, the static breakdown, up. If you just do the static, keep going. You got it, sister. If you just do the static, what happens? Magic. Serena is now attacking in an opposing direction and taking the bag impact off of her back. This is the double action swing. Time! That was perfect. I'm going to let that one go. Man, what a good, those are some really good reps, Serena. Guys, those are tricky. And hey, let's call it right there. I want you guys to focus on your swing to clean. Definitely going to use the waves with the arms, with the legs, and then our hidden pull, making the legs real wide and real short. Build some velocity. Listen, we're hanging on to the handles. This is the furthest we've been away from the bag. Create some waves, create them. All right, guys, we're gonna see you back in the next section for some very fancy movements. All right, see you guys here in a bit.